Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, if you're trying to break into the world of AI, you've definitely thought about the price of admission, right? Well, today, we're digging into some brand new research that shows the path to a career in AI is changing, and changing fast.
All right, let's just get right to it. The big question on everyone's mind. Do you really need some fancy, super expensive degree to land a job in AI? I mean, it's a totally valid question, especially with how fast this field is moving.
Well, it turns out that all that conventional wisdom, it might just be totally outdated. The data, the hiring trends we're seeing for 2025, they're all pointing to this massive shift in what companies are actually looking for. And yeah, it's probably not what you think. Okay, let's look at the hard numbers because they're pretty wild. A study from the National Bureau of Economic Research found that folks with relevant AI certifications, they're climbing the career ladder a staggering 40% faster than their peers who only have traditional degrees. I mean, think about that. That is a huge advantage in such a competitive field. And this trend, it's creating this really interesting dynamic in the job market. You've got the demand for AI skills just skyrocketing. We're talking up 21%. But at the same time, the number of jobs that say you must have a college degree, that's actually dropping. Companies are realizing they need talent like right now, and they're more than willing to look past the usual pieces of paper to find it.
And here's the real kicker. Skills pay. Big time. According to Forbes, just having those in-demand AI skills can get you a 23% wage premium. I mean, in some cases, that specialized practical knowledge is valued even more, financially, than a PhD. Why? Because it's what businesses can actually use to innovate and grow right away. You know, it's getting to the point where just relying on that traditional diploma is actually becoming a riskier bet. Just look at this quote from Fortune. It says even people with master's degrees are struggling out there. The job market's just tough. The old playbook, it's just not cutting it anymore.
So, what's happening? Well, it all comes down to this massive pivot towards something called skills-based hiring. And really, it's a pretty simple but powerful idea. Employers are starting to care way less about where you studied and way, way more about what you can actually do. It's all about proven ability, not pedigree. And of course, this shift has created a whole new ecosystem of credentials that actually matter to hiring managers. You've got the tech giants, Google, IBM, and platforms like Coursera, all offering these super targeted certifications. They're basically a direct signal to employers saying, hey, this person has the practical, up-to-date skills you're looking for. Okay, so that's the big picture, the theory. Now, let's get practical. How does this actually translate into a real-world strategy for someone who wants to make that leap into an AI career? Well, let's take a look at the Dallas Data Science Academy. It's a perfect example. Their whole bootcamp model is built for this new reality. Get this. In just 6 weeks, their entire focus is on building a real portfolio of projects you can show off and earning an industry-recognized IBM certificate. No degree needed. It is a total fast track, focused completely on getting you job-ready skills. And honestly, this might be the most important takeaway here. You do not need a computer science background to make this work. The successful grads from programs just like this one, they're coming from totally different fields. We're talking sales, education, operations. It just proves that what really matters is getting the right skills, not where you started. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how can I actually put this into action for myself? Good question. Let's break down the most effective first moves you can make to launch your own AI journey, like right now. The research points to a really clear, pretty simple launchpad. Step 1, start with a foundational certification, something like the Google AI Essentials course. Step 2, use what you learned to build just one practical project that you can actually show to people. And then, and this part is so crucial, rework your resume to put those skills and that project front and center, way above your formal education. At the end of the day, all the evidence is pointing in one direction. The AI job market in 2025 is going to be all about proving your value, not your academic pedigree. It's a fundamental shift in how things are done. So really, the most important question you should be asking yourself is the one you see right here.